gotten something very beautiful, a decent Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen 3. See, I'm holding this laptop now and I can tell you for free that this thing is super, super solid. Just take a look at how it closes. Just look, see the cheap laptops you have out there. If you were to push it like this, it already, snap itself. But look at this laptop. I'm just pushing it down so that you see how the lid can still hold up even at this angle. I'm telling you, not every laptop can do this. I'm going to still try to push it further, and you're going to be shocked that this laptop here is still able to hold up even at this angle. I have worked on a lot of laptops. I'm telling you that not so many laptops can actually do a thing like this. Take a look at it. I'm not using green screen here. As a matter of fact, you can see this is not green screen. This is live. This is a Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen 3. I do not have to sit here and begin to explain myself to you. I'm just saying that this laptop, if I push it one step further, let's see if it's going to hold up. This laptop is still holding up. It's not snapping. This is one way you can pretty much tell if this laptop is going to last long for you. Understand that this is not a new laptop. It has already been used by someone, and somebody said, you know what, it's time for me to dispose of it, and they gave it to me, and I felt like because this laptop is still looking in very good condition, the hinges are still looking very much in place, I really do feel like somebody's still going to be able to use this for a very, very long time. And this laptop here is not just about the hinge. On this laptop, you have a Ryzen 7 processor, decent speed, decent performance. I'm going to be throwing a benchmark here so that you can actually take a look and see what I actually mean. I'm not done yet. I still have to push this thing further. Let's see how far it still can hold. Ow! At this point, the laptop, snapped. Of course, I really pushed it to the limit. Like I said, not so many laptops, can actually do this. This right here, my friends, is something that you might want to consider if you are looking for a responsible laptop right now. See, we are living a day and age where it has become very difficult to actually get something responsible. Once again, not every laptop can actually flip all the way, to 180 degrees like this. Some are just going to stop at this point. Some are going to stop at this point, which I kind of hate. But a lot of laptops are going to always allow you, flip them to this angle. But this particular laptop here is going to enable you flip it all the way 180 degrees clean, no squeaking sound. The hinges are as firm as it can ever be. Not just the hinges, this laptop, the keyboard on this laptop is actually that of a Lenovo ThinkPad. As a matter of fact, this is a Lenovo ThinkPad. You can't expect a ThinkPad like this to have some other kind of cheap keyboard. This thing is soft, this thing is easy to type on. And if you are working on this laptop, you're not going to tell that you have already spent 5 hours, because with a full HD display, you're not going to have any strain on your eyes. Keyboard are soft to use, and you're just going to be typing, and before you know it, it's going to be 10 hours of you working. I do not advise that. I advise that you take break in between your work. But once again, this is one decent laptop that you can actually get right now in 2026. Guys, the videos are beginning to come out. People telling you this is a laptop to buy, this is a mini PC to buy, this is what you should buy. I'm telling you, this day and age where things have become difficult to get, talking about, getting used PCs right now, it has become very, very difficult. And the reasons are not far-fetched. RAM sticks are hard to get. NVMe SSD hard drives are hard to get. And because of that, if you go to the big marketplaces today, you're going to be shocked to realize that things have become a little bit expensive. Hardwares are not as cheap as it used to be. And because of that, people are not so sure, what to buy. If you have a limited budget right now and you are saying to yourself, I want a decent laptop, I want something that will have me a camera, that will have me, a HDMI, port, USB-C port, an RJ45 port, so on and so forth. This is one laptop that you might want to consider. I'm telling you, you're not going to be getting a fragile machine. You're going to be getting a machine that when you bring it out and you put it on your desk, people are going to ask you, hey, where did you get this decent machine from? Because they built a 14-inch notebook, the design, everything about it just speaks quality. It speaks, premium. And there's nothing that appears cheap, on this laptop. You want to work from a cafe, you want to work at home, you want to take this laptop while you are traveling the train, in the bus. This is going to enable you do everything that you want to do. Guys, like I always say, money is a little bit hard to come by, and I am on this channel, telling you guys of the benefit of you considering, buying used hardware. Gone are the days where it has to be new. I'm telling you, this is the reason why I show you in these videos that look, if all you have is a limited budget and you're saying to yourself, I do not want to take a credit just buying, an IT hardware like a laptop or a desktop PC, you may want to consider buying refurbished PCs. Used PCs doesn't mean that they are already at their end of life. As a matter of fact, you can still go ahead and get very good value from these machines. An example is this Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen right here. I'm not going to lie, this is a very beautiful machine. And I'm telling you, not because I want you to buy it, but I want you to understand that there are beautiful machines that you still can get it out on the seats for limited budget. You do not have to take a credit to buy a new machine. If you are saying to yourself, I want to get the best, I want to get a machine that has an NVMe SSD, I want to get a machine that will enable me multitask, enable me, come in the morning, switch it on, and the machine comes up for you. This is one laptop you need to consider. Like I said, there are so many videos now trying to mislead you, but I am this voice crying in the wilderness, trying to make you understand that in this day and age, you are better off buying a used machine that has quality components in them, quality hard drives, quality processor, quality chassis, quality keyboards, quality batteries. The list goes on and on and on. You might be saying to yourself, now, hardware money, how do I get this kind of quality machine? Yes, this is the reason why I am making this video, to tell you that if you go right now to the description of this video, you're going to be able to find a link that will take you to the hardware money shop, and you might be fortunate to get a very decent machine like this for a very responsible price. Of course, the price might be a little bit, more expensive than what it used to be a few months ago. Like I said in the beginning of these videos, RAM sticks are still very much difficult to get. As a matter of fact, it has become even more difficult than what it was, just 1 or 2 weeks ago. SSDs are hard to get, and because of that, the hardware money shop has also adjusted prices to reflect these changes. I really thought I wasn't going to be selling laptops anymore until the situation was going to return back to normal, but people reached out to me and said, do not stop. We need you to bring these hardwares. We need you to put up these offers, because only so we can actually lay our hands on responsible devices like this with minimal signs of use, technically in the best condition, and optically something to write home about. Go to the hardware money shop today. You are going to be glad you did. Until I see you again in the next video. Peace.